Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Levay with the T3 Live halftime report. Currently, we are up 110 on the S&Ps, down 4 on the Dow, and up 9 on the NASDAQ. One might think this was a very unaction-packed morning, but I got to tell you, coming back from our trading lab last week, Mike and I in our momentum trading room just learned a lot of stuff. Surprisingly, you would think we didn't learn anything being teachers, but we learned a lot of stuff last week about us as traders and, you know, some interesting ideas from the other traders that participated in the lab. So with that, let's take it right to the charts and what we're looking at today. And obviously, if you follow me on Twitter, the first thing we're looking at is DDD. Came in this morning to a quick 5-minute bar down of about $2, and then out of the blue, it broke that 5-minute low and fell $5, gang. That alerted me to start looking at, that and SSYS. I did not catch this move here, but I caught some trades in between this 5-minute bar here. And then, as you can see, it started setting up a beautiful looking H pattern, which I happen to love. Bear flag type pattern from about 64 to 62. And what happened after it broke that? Boom. Now we're sitting at 59.5, gang. This stock is down almost $10. Amazing volatility. Problem is now for this stock, it's broken. Momentum is waned in this thing completely from the upside. Now it's going to be a little tougher to decipher what this stock wants to do, being, so broken. If you look at the daily, you can see it's right back into this support area. Next area it'll probably try to touch is 55 if it gets there. So might not be as loosely trading tomorrow or the rest of the week as it is today, but amazing action nonetheless in this one. And also SSYS following suit as well. Broke that down. Look at this pattern just breaking. 81 was support for the better part of 2013. We have broken that. We're now sitting at 78.5. Take a look at the 5-minute on this one. As you can see, again, the same thing. 3 bars down, a little bit of a bounce, and then whacked. Again, these two stocks have been on my radar for the better part of the last 2 or 3 months. They will continue to stay on there as long as I am continuing to make money in them. So, that's the way I like to trade these things. They're always on my game plan. It's just a matter of which way they trade intraday that's going to make me more money. And with that, obviously, gang, I'm going to see what happens the rest of the day. Hopefully they still trade enough to make us some good money back and forth. The only thing I don't like is the circuit breaker on DDD right now. Not that it's causing people to not take shorts, but it's harder to hit them on down moves than it would be if the circuit breaker wasn't on. The other stock that I'm going to talk about that I made money in today is Netflix. I mean, this stock has been a behemoth since Thursday. Basically a $75 move. And today it tried to run again, but it looked like it started getting exhausted up here. This was your telltale sign that the stock was giving up right here. Had a nice $4 or $5 move off the open, and then you got this red tail right here. Sort of signified a little bit of weakness on the 5-minute, and then you started seeing some lower lows on the 5-minute. I was short from about here, 175, 174 area. I covered down here into this tail here, about 169-ish. Made a nice 5-point trade on it, kept the size small. But you're going to see a lot of my videos having this same sort of trade scenario. I'm going to try and learn a little bit more about how I trade the high betas. I've always been a high beta guy for stocks like DDD and SSYS, but I'm going to try and move myself into the Netflixes, the Apples of the world. So don't be surprised you see me have a couple of those positions on as well, especially when they set up nice patterns like this where it rolls over at the top. And it's kind of doing the same thing right now on the 5-minute. I'll probably look for another short in Netflix this afternoon, and hopefully we'll make a move to the lows, or what my target basically is 165 for today. So with that, everybody, a little longer in the tooth today, but a lot of action if you're following the momentum traders. I'll talk to everybody on the VTF.